Good evening.
So, hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, here we are again.
I think we're Sunday at sea. I think we're at
Yeah.
sea. We're setting off to sea. Wait a minute. Wait, I gotta do a little sharing.
Oh, you gotta share.
You want to do a little noodle? To do some pretty noodling for us? Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, now I'm seeing it. Now I can share it. Yeah. Sounds so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that sounds so pretty. It's Sunday, and it's Sunday at sea. Yay! Oh, look at the ship's clock.
You just hear that?
Perfect.
Oh, the ship's bell just struck it.
That was perfect. Yeah. All right. I think we might be ready to start. I think so. Oh, let's get this one out. It had a little dust on it. We needed a
Oh
little
my gosh, look what we got here today.
dusting off. I think we need to have a little dusting off. Oh, I should take the tuner off, right? We'll take the tuner off. All right.
People like this instrument, the mandolin.
It's cool. It's so pretty. Isn't it pretty?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Ready, go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Allen Lovewell. I'm a folk singer from the island of Martha's Vineyard. And Molly Conole is seated right next to me, the most celebrated, wonderful, highly regarded songwriter, singer. And she's had a busy week this week singing and all kinds of this and that. And so we're honored to have her here tonight.
We're honored to have this guy, the founder of Sunday at Sea, sitting right next to me. Oh, and we're honored to have you all with us, too. Let's see who all's checking in. Oh, we got Dawn and Eric here.
Oh.
Hey, guys. We got Cindy is here, too. And I'm sure there's others, but we're glad to know you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining with us. It's a good deal. It's a big deal.
Rita Brown's here, too. Yay. Hey, Rita.
And we've got Ashley.
Oh boy, we need a close-up now. We know you've all
she's-
been waiting. Here comes Ashley.
She's warmed up this living room really nicely. And you
Look
may not
at
see much of a
that.
flame coming out of her, but she's hot.
That's
And she's
red
got a
hot.
good flame going.
Yeah.
And that's a treat. Treat to have her. She hasn't been with us for months. Not since last spring, I think. Spring, right? Can we say? Or the end of winter or something? And so Molly's pointing the cameras at it. So
We've got
it's
two
part
of
the
them this
show.
week.
Here we do. So there's Ashley. She is warm. And,
Yeah.
and And we're
Glowing.
very excited to report to you that the wood we're burning is local wood. It's oak, seasoned oak, and it's the best. It doesn't burn quickly, it burns slowly. It's more controllable than the previous last 2 years, the wood that I was using. This wood is local wood, oak, and
It's burning clean too.
you know, it's just, anyway, we're going to be, I think, like over the last 2 years, sometimes we get the fire going in the wood stove, you couldn't damp it down, you couldn't close it down enough, and it was still generating so much heat. This thing is burning so slowly, so comfortably, and we feel we're in charge, we feel we're in control. And as you know, with wood stoves, they require attention, and we feel we can adjust this fella.
It's comfortable.
It's
not
comfortable
too hot.
in here.
Not
We're
too
not
hot.
cooking in here. We're not being cooked. And
oh, we got more people joining us. Margaret Emerson's here. Claire Gans is here.
aw,
Yay!
well, we got something for Claire to say. We got a little announcement today. We got things to say. We want to honor our supporters at the beginning of the show. We haven't had a show here in Vineyard Haven in a couple of weeks, at least a couple of weeks or so, since October for sure. And we've had some amazing gifts. People, this is the part that blows Molly and I away.
Yeah.
And it's not to make you feel uncomfortable who don't participate, but I want you to just, we want to celebrate the people who follow us on this show. They're out there, and some of them are just so wonderful. It's unspeakable.
You all are wonderful, and
How
various
wonderful
people
you
show
are.
us in different ways how wonderful you all are.
If you look right behind me, this is something. You want to talk about that first?
Yes, absolutely.
Let me duck or whatever.
Oh, good, because the artist is with us as well. Woohoo!
Her mother,
That's
right?
right. Anne Gans did this for us. Isn't this
This is
amazing?
an illustration
I
of
hope you can see it.
Molly
It's
and
got
I.
a little bit of a glare. I'll tip it a little bit there. Yeah, look
Can
at
you get a
there's
look
me.
at that, folks?
There's me
This is a
looking
framed
right.
illustration.
That's so great. Looking at Mark playing his guitar.
Hand drawn by
That's right.
Anne Gans, who's a celebrated illustrator, artist, talented of many. She wears many hats, and one of the most commonly known here in this community is that she's an illustrator. She does cartoons, things that make you feel warm inside.
That's right. Can I tell them about this particular picture here?
Please.
So we have the Reverend Charlotte Wright, who presided over the blessing of the fleet, which we played for
Last spring.
That's right. And she's saying, why do we bless the fleet? So we can be a blessing to others. That's so sweet. And then she also says, and do hang around before casting off. I love it because boats are encouraged to come so there can be a blessing. And we provided the music. And here she's got a little quote, fish to last a week. That comes from the Waterman's Journey song, which we sang there at the end. But I think she especially caught that, I'm just like looking Google eyes at this guy, and he's like doing the same thing. He's like all smiling, and we're singing, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet. We love it.
This is one artist honoring another artist.
But there's more.
There's more. She's
There's
not
more.
fish. She's just getting warmed up.
That's right. So we have this other beautiful photo here. Now you have to remind me. Oh, here it is.
Illustration.
Illustration. I'm sorry. Illustration. Yeah. And then the artist, she didn't sign it. So, oh, no, Virginia Stone. That's who it is. Virginia Stone, who was also at the Blessing of the Fleet. And here it is. She's got a beautiful thing of us sitting or standing next to each other. And there we are. Isn't that sweet? I just love it. It's so wonderful. And Virginia Stone did that for us. Again, a wonderful, wonderful artist that just wanted to give us that gift. And gosh, were we touched. We have one more, though.
This will blow you away. This will blow you away.
Yeah. So this was a wedding gift to us. And look, of course, it's in the shape of Martha's Vineyard, so you can't not love that. But if we go up a little closer, you're going to see what it's made out of. It's like a resin that has sea glass in it. Sea glass.
Sea glass.
Isn't that beautiful?
Sea glass encapsulated in resin on the shape of Martha's Vineyard.
Isn't that wonderful? And with rope, beautiful, nice line around here, cotton. Oh, it's so pretty. So, are we lucky or what? Are we lucky?
You better get back in the camera, honey. So
okay, I'm putting these out of the way here.
You're glowing, honey. You're glowing, honey. Molly's glowing.
So sweet.
She's always glowing. Molly's glowing. Thank you.
Oh, so the person who made that one, we just had a question. Rita just asked who made that. It was an artist who does work in and has it at the Sanctuary store in Oak Bluffs. And I'm terrible because I forget names. Too bad.
But it was purchased for
But
us.
it was there, and the people that run the store, it's a relative of theirs. So we actually got to meet the artist, and she was really, really sweet. And she put a special piece of blue sea glass that's in the shape of a heart in there for us. And my very sweet sister-in-law, Kirsten, got that for us.
Isn't that amazing?
Kristen. I
So
said it wrong.
if you're ever trying to wonder, if you're scratching your heads, why is it Mark and Molly keep doing their show? We have to.
Well, we have to, and it's not just because people give us presents. So don't be thinking you
Yeah,
got to
don't
go out
think
and
that.
get us stuff.
But just
But
we're
we're touched. We're really touched.
share in the celebration of fellowship that's being passed around here, in
Yeah.
this
And
room,
there's joy. There's joy in all of those things.
and through all the wires that connect you to us.
yeah, isn't that sweet?
And so we want to just say thank you to you. And,
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
it's really an amazing, and it's just so amazing. And I know I'm repeating myself, but thank you, all of you, every one of you in our listening,
You're here.
watching show, wherever you are, whatever part of the United States or the world. We've got friends in England. We got anyhow. The good news is
We got Susan Tucker here. We got Carol and John. We got people from all over. So thank you.
we got cities all over the country, people participating in.
Yeah.
And so we hope you'll think of this show and the fellowship that is shared as a bit of an oasis.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a place to hang out where you feel welcome. It's positive.
Welcome and loved and cherished. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so now we're going to shift.
We're going to shift to something else that's cherished.
We're going to shift to poetry. This is a poem that I wrote more than a year ago, and it makes sense. I just tell you what the name of it is. It's called Boat Hauling Poem.
There it is. Have a go.
Many of you already know that our boat has been hauled for the season. You already know that our boat is hauled, and it's one of the annual events for any boater in New England or many coastal communities around the country. You don't want your boat in the water in the wintertime. The storms are just too awful. And so it's a torn moment for so many sailors and boaters when you see your boat hauled out of the water and put on the hard. That's what they call it. Put on the hard. It's just anyhow. But the good news is next spring it gets back in the water again, and there's all that excitement that goes with it. Anyhow, here's a poem. Through the seasons we stand by, stand in, and think about the movement of the waters, not just by the shore, but in our boats. We feel the waves and currents move beneath the hull like it were running along our skin. We feel the wind singing through the rigging like our ears are aloft, our toes are on deck, and our hearts are in the cabin. we hear the nearest herring gull. When summer comes to an end and the leaves change color and start to fall, our senses are turned to changes in the season. This is the time of the worst of the ocean storms, the coldest of breezes. On a bright, sunny, warm autumn day, this boat of ours is hauled out from the water. She is stilled. Her tune changes. Her rhythm goes motionless. Her sails are stowed away. Her rudder is silenced. There is no harder time for this sailor, this captain, this fisherman. The boat is on the hard and as close to death as one's thoughts might get. Our feelings, our tender thoughts, our feelings of a changing tide is muted. All of us, boat and sailor, are quieted for another season. Every wish, every hope for another watery day is cooled, beyond calmed, beyond sleep. Sleep descends on this old fiberglass craft. She sleeps like a baby until another day. All my dreams of hope, of future endeavors, of wishes not realized, are burrowed deep in the soil beneath her keel. The sorrow of a sleeping partner holds us still. There will be an awakening months ahead. The flowers will yet bloom again, but not until the stormy winter clouds have done their work, blowing snow and chilling us. Not until the darkness of short days have moved on. Not until after the grass has turned from brown to green. Not until the herring return to spawn. The craft in me is done for another year. Now the sailor season fills with dreams, fills with hope, floats on tender wavelets. The craft in me will sail again.
Yes. Yes. I love that. Oh, so good. And you've been really consumed in that world of the boat coming out of the water. It doesn't mean the work is done. You have to do certain things to keep the boat happy during the time that it's not in the water.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There's a lot to be done.
There are a lot of errands. There are a lot of this and a lot of that. The engine that drives the boat is an old diesel that we nicknamed Huff and Puff. And Huff and Puff has got to go to sleep too. You know? And we got to make her go sleep so that she doesn't. We got to get all the salt water out of her and all of the water
has
that
to be
will
drained,
freeze
right? Yeah.
at those cold temperatures, and antifreeze this and antifreeze that, and remove the fan belts, and I don't know. Anyhow, there's a whole barrel of things that I have to do to get the boat ready for sleep time. Put the engine to bed. So that's
right.
what I've been doing the last.
And then pretty soon we're going to cover it up with the blankie, the tarp.
Yeah, we're going to cover up with a tarp, and maybe we'll have a Sunday morning show. We'll be right next to the boat with a canvas on it. We've done that in the past.
It's fun to see.
And,
yeah. Hey, welcome Susan from the West Coast. Glad you're here.
Oh,
and Margaret,
Susan.
how sweet are you? We love you too. We're glad. Yeah. Oh, this is a song we've been waiting for. This is a song Ashley's in. Ashley is in this song. See if you can find Ashley.
This is a song I wrote before I met Molly, but it was like it. And Susan out there heard me sing it before I met Molly. Yeah. Anyway, it's called Fisherman's Love Song, and it's a tribute to all those wonderful couples, aging couples, waterfront couples, the husband and wife, who partner through the days and nights. He goes fishing during the day. In most cases, she's at home doing what needs to be done. And on Martha's Vineyard, we've had several couples that we cherish in memory. I could think of the Larson family, the Poole family, the Laurie family. Anyhow, the list is long, and I hope I don't offend anybody if I don't mention their last name. But
we're thinking of you too.
But they're wonderful people who raise the bar in community service, who raise the bar in their ability to handle hard times and good times. They set the tone for the rest of us youngins. And this song is a love song written specifically for them, because there aren't any love songs for people who are in their gray years. I
Not
don't
too
know
many.
of anybody. You know anybody who wrote a song about
If there are, there aren't many
an
of them
aging
for
couple?
sure.
You know, anyway.
Yeah, this is worth singing.
The fire burns bright in the farmhouse fireplace. Closing the logbook, you start to sing. Fishing boats are iced in, the snow outside calls me. It's a red, late afternoon, I hear a church bell ring. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light your night. We've fished together for a long, long time. We fished together for a long, long time. It's icicle season, tree branches are a-hanging. The smoke trail rises up over the hill. You said goodbye to summer when we stacked all that firewood. Time to nestle amid the hill. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's a way to light our night. We've fished together for a long, long time. We fished together for a long, long time. Your poetry warms me as frost covers the window of a winter, a frozen harbor by the sea. Wouldn't it be merry if I kissed you again? Sitting with a blanket and your heart above you. Sitting with a blanket and your hot cup of tea. There's plenty of good reason to hold this candle up high. It's the way to light our night. We've fished together for a long old time. We fished together for a long, long time. Welcome to autumn, everyone.
Yay!
Welcome to autumn.
welcome.
The weather the last week has been pretty mild, but you know we got down to below freezing this morning.
That's right. I'm so glad I turned off all the outside hoses and sprinklers and outside shower at my house because now it's safe, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Oh, well, we've had some more people join us. Welcome to Grace, and welcome to Adele, and MV Growers in the house. And thank you, Susan, for all your sweet compliments. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
She loves Fisherman's Love Song. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we got a concert we're doing.
Yeah, we got a gig this coming weekend.
On Cape Cod.
That's right. If you're in the neighborhood, come on over and see us.
If you're on Cape Cod this Saturday afternoon.
Saturday afternoon from 2 to 4 at the Nye Museum,
NYE. NYE Museum.
Museum in East Sandwich.
East Sandwich.
Yep.
Which is about as close as you can get to the Cape Cod Bay.
That's right.
And we're really excited. We've never played there before.
No, but they
have a herring run on the property.
They do? Ooh,
They've got all kinds. There's history in that place.
Ooh, cool.
We
better sing the herring song.
Google it. NYE Museum.
Cool.
And talk it up because it's a museum. They're wonderful people.
Yeah, they saw us at a gig at the Cape Cod Maritime Museum,
Last
they
year.
were like, "Hey, could you come and do a performance at our place?" So we said, "Sure."
Isn't that wonderful,
Yeah.
folks? I mean, this means, for those out there who go, we're live.
Yeah.
And we can chat with the audience right in first
That's
thing
right.
up front and close.
We'll give y'all
Cozy
a hug if you show up.
Yeah, we can do that too.
That's right.
Anyway, thank you to the folks at the Nye Museum because it's so important for us to continue in what we do, which is provide live music.
Yeah.
Live music like we're doing for you tonight. Live music. That's what we love
That's what
doing.
we do, and it'll be fun to do it on an afternoon. What a fun thing to do on
And
a
a
Saturday
theme
afternoon.
Of a historic place,
Yeah.
a maritime.
So we got to do the herring song for them for sure.
And I just want to say that we're available to any other places. Anyone can cook up. It's the last big deal we did was Nantucket. Nantucket. We were in Nantucket.
That's right. That was cool. That was fun.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it was very fun. Yep.
So anyway, we have to get excited about that because
Yeah. Aw, Grace, we wish you could be there too. All right, let's do a little Planxty Irwin. Planxty, if you remember, we've mentioned this funny name before, Planxty. Planxty, in this old Irish tradition, means something in somebody's honor. So this particular song, Planxty Irwin, is in honor of Irwin. Now, I wish I knew who Irwin was, but he's got to be a sweetheart of a guy because this is a sweet tune, isn't it?
Carolyn.
Oh, Carolyn wrote it.
Carolyn wrote it. He was
Yeah.
a blind fiddle player who traveled the countryside.
Wrote a lot of good tunes.
He wrote a lot of good tunes, and he had patrons who would support him, and that's how that song got written. It got written for Irwin. It's a way to pay tribute to special people in the community, and I want to say like 100 years later, get the benefits of these wonderful tunes that he's written.
So thank you to Irwin for being a great guy who deserved a tune.
Yeah, I don't even know if we know the year. Anyhow, the good news is this is a wonderful tune.
That's a beautiful tune. I'm going to do it on flute today. This time.
Yay!
All right.
Ready? Here we go. a great
sweet.
tune.
I just love that tune. It's so
I mean,
pretty.
it's also like a tune you could do over and over and over again. Anyhow, but
I think we deserve a toast to Irwin.
Oh my gosh,
I think Irwin deserves a toast for that beautiful.
he's not even around, but we can honor him.
We gotta honor him. He inspired the tune. That's right. If you all have a ginger beer or something, toast to Irwin.
It's good to be here with you folks
That's
again.
right. So good, so refreshing. Hey, Susan. Hey, from Chicago. Thanks
We've
for
got
being here
Chicagos
with us.
all over the country.
That's right.
Am I right?
Yeah, we got a lot of areas represented. So thank you for being here with us. This is
Can
a treat.
I know I've said this before for those of you who are following us. Please, in the comments section, tell people where you're from.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because I think every time we do the show, we got new folks showing up.
That's right. We got a lot of
And some
areas
people
covered.
who only casually come and they don't necessarily know how important our audience is to the success of the show. So please, just all you have to, I realize privacy is a big issue, and we're extremely respectful.
We don't
of that.
require apartment numbers or zip codes. It's okay.
You can even mention the local harbor that you like to go.
Oh, that's a good
You
idea.
mention the local harbor. Let's hear about with the harbors.
Oh,
Let's
that's
see
a
a list
great
of harbors
idea.
that can come.
Oh, I love
Because
it.
you folks matter,
That's right.
and where you're from matters.
I'll drink a toast to that too.
In these coastal communities, we share the same struggles, we share the same successes, we share a lot of fellowship. And so here's to all of you. All of you.
That's right.
Even one or two or three or four of you who would rather be somewhere else, but you're where you are.
Oh,
tonight.
Maryland has weighed in. Thanks, Grace.
Yay.
Yay. Awesome. All right. So while you're doing that, we're going to get ready for the next song. So the next song is something that some of you are aware that we were up to for a while and have, for some unexplained reason, just had a little hiatus from because, well, we get busy. And especially in the summer, we got to have lots of time
You
on the
wouldn't
boat.
be talking about fuddy-duddies, would you?
I'm talking about
fuddy-duddy.
fuddy-duddy buddies. That's right. Our little ahoy from Woods Hole. I love it. Dawn and Eric.
Oh,
Ahoy.
aw.
So we do these funny little fuddy-duddy buddies videos and fuddyduddy-buddies.com, and I just like to say that so much. It falls trippingly off the
If
tongue.
any of you have watched any of those videos, do a little thumbs up right now.
Yes, if you've seen some fuddy-duddy buddies, and I post them on Facebook, and they are on YouTube as well, and there is a fuddyduddy-buddies.com.
There is, did you just hear what she said? There's a Fuddy Duddy Buddy website, fuddyduddy-buddy.com.
That's right. Well, I haven't posted any in a little while.
But it's still there.
It's still there. That's right. And the Fuddy-Duddy Buddies will be coming back. And tonight, in fact, they are signaling their return through their little theme song.
Can you believe it? This is a song she wrote, Fuddy Duddy Buddy song.
And, maybe we just need to have a little silly song this evening. So this could fit the bill.
You need some levity around
We
here.
need a little levity around here. And the thing is, I think you're going to pick up the chorus and you're going to have a fun time just saying it too, because it's just.
And I'm only just getting warmed up on the guitar.
Yeah,
because-
we're just going to
because
go.
when we go on the recording studio, I hope to have a few more pieces to this song.
We're just going to go at a nice leisurely pace, because that's what Fuddy-Duddy Buddies do.
Okay, you
Right.
set the rhythm.
All right, a 1 and a 2, and here we go. Fuddy-Duddy Buddies. Fuddy-duddy buddy, fuddy-duddy buddies. Fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies. Fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddying along. The sun comes up each morning, coffee time each day. You've heard that before. Then oatmeal, nuts, and raisins to keep the doctor away. Then it's off to do those busy things until next Saturday. Then a special treat, pancakes and a cuddle, sends us on our way. Oh, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies. You can sing it. Fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddying along.
Well, when I learn the song, I'll
That was such a good fuddy-duddy
much
guitar.
guitar picking.
I love it. I love it. It don't take much to please us, just a walk down the street, a drive to see the wind and waves, the sight, it can't be beat. A friendly smile or greeting, wherever friends may meet. Such simple joys and blessings and cuddles. Then rinse and repeat. Oh, fuddy-duddy buddies, 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 fuddy-duddying along.
You get it, folks?
Here we go. So what's the secret that they made? Take a couple of open hearts and minds and joy, that's all it takes. And top it with I love yous and cuddles too. Oh, it's sweet, this fuddy-duddy cake. Oh, fuddy-duddy buddies, 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 fuddy-duddying along. Yes, we're getting older. Yes, our days pass by. That's why we seize each moment of the joy that catches our eye. We're thankful for the mornings, the days and nights we cry. Oh, I'm so thankful that I found you, my fuddy-duddy buddy till I die. Oh, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddying along. Oh, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddy buddies, fuddy-duddy buddies, fuddy-duddying along.
Woo! Is that an appropriate way to end the song? Woo!
Absolutely. I loved all that great guitar stuff. You were hot. That was good. That was so. Oh yeah,
When
look
I
at all
get
those
more
hearts
familiar
we're
with
getting.
this song, we're going to have some fun with this thing.
So we just started working on it like in earnest yesterday. Look, this is amazing.
And she wrote it recently, so it's like, wow.
So
I just saw a bunch of hearts.
Yeah,
going
I
up
know.
on
We
the
got
little
hearts going here. Thank you. We
Yeah,
got hearts.
Thank you, everybody.
That's
That's so
right.
good. Oh my God,
Thank
we're
you.
doing all right now.
All right, we're bringing some cheer. We got some cheer. We got some more cheer. We might be singing coming up at our museum gig too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to sing this song for them for sure. It's location specific. Yeah.
So I want to, this is Cape Cod Girls. We
Yeah.
got a for all our friends on Cape Cod.
That's right. And this one is a pretty known song. You might have heard this one before, maybe on Mark's albums, or some other people sing it too. So sing along.
This is a wildly loved song.
It's
The
fun.
audience out there is amazing. You don't have to be from Cape Cod to appreciate this song. Many of the people who do appreciate it have been to Cape Cod.
That's right.
Cape Cod girls, they don't use no combs.
All the way, all the way.
They comb the hair with codfish bones. And
Bound away for Australia.
so it's
Leave it up, my bully, bully boys. All the way, all the way.
Leave it up and don't you make a noise.
Bound away for Australia.
Well now, Cape Cod boys, they don't use no sled. All the way.
All the way.
They slide down the dunes on codfish heads.
Bound away for Australia.
So it's heave it up, my bully, bully boys.
All the way, all the way.
Heave it up and don't you make a noise.
Bound away for Australia.
Well now, Cape Cod doctors, they don't use no pills.
All the way, all the way.
They feed their patients on
Codfish gills. Bound away for Australia.
So it's heave it up, my bully, bully boys.
All the way, all the way.
Heave it up and don't you make a noise.
Bound away for Australia.
Well now, Cape Cod cats, they have no tails.
All the way, all the way.
They lost them to those southwestern gales.
Ooh, bound away for Australia.
So it's heave it up, my bully, bully boys.
All the way, all the way.
Heave it up and
Don't you make a noise. Bound away for Australia.
All right, we're up on the last verse. And you know it. Because it's the first verse.
Oh, good.
So please sing along with us. Well now, Cape Cod girls, they don't use no combs.
All the way, all the way.
They comb their hair with
Codfish bones. Bound away for Australia.
so it's heave it up, my bully, bully boys.
All the way, all the way.
Heave it up
And don't you make a noise. Bound away for Australia. Bound away for Australia.
Wow, I love that part you just added to that.
That was new.
You've never done that
Never
before.
done that before.
And they heard it first.
I was inspired by Australia, I think. I don't know. I was just really grooving on Australia.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
That was fun. Speaking of faraway places that start with an A, that's the next song we're gonna do.
Okay.
Amsterdam. Yeah, I love this one too. This is a fun one. That's right. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Michaela joined us too. Michaela. Oh, yeah. Michaela's such a sweetie. We love her.
That's
She
a
helped us
toast
get
to
to
all of our
Nantucket.
friends out there who have joined us late, joined us now, been with us since we started the show. Ginger beer.
Ginger beer.
Now, so many of you have leanings towards maritime. You know that among many sailors, there's a common drink alcoholic drink that they share.
That's right.
It's called the Dark and Stormy. And it's really quite common among us cat boaters, and we all gather together. Somebody's always out drinking some.
And it has that in it and rum, right?
And rum.
And rum.
And
But we
so
don't put the rum in it.
We don't put rum in it. We drink it straight.
So it's not dark and stormy at all. It's rather
No,
light
it's
and
clear
sunny.
and sunny. It's clear and sunny. So this is a clear and sunny. And the benefits of clear and sunny is that you get to taste the ginger,
Yeah, that's
which
right.
is really great. Ginger beer, ginger ale, any way you eat ginger. I love ginger cookies. Oh, we're getting into the ginger cookie season.
You're going to tell him how you ate a whole
Ginger
bag of
man
them before the
says-
show tonight?
This is one of my greatest weaknesses, is my love for ginger.
Hey, and it's
in
good
all
at
kinds of
sea.
ingredients.
It's so good at sea because it helps the upset tummy if you're feeling a little, have some ginger and it's good stuff.
It's good in anything. As a garnish for cooking burgers. I don't know, I mean, please, if you have your own recipe for ginger.
Yeah, a ginger cool
please
thing.
share it with us, because
Ginger's good.
it's why all these sailors traveled around the world, was to go to the, to gather things like ginger,
That's right. What was in Amsterdam? What'd they go to Amsterdam for? I don't know. We're going to find out about that. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. In Amsterdam there lived a maid, Mark.
Well, what I do say, in Amsterdam there lived a maid,
and she was a mistress of
Trade?
That's why they went to Amsterdam.
Oh, boy.
I'll
go no more roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my rule I am. I'll go no more roving with you, fair maid.
I once went to Amsterdam.
Were you looking for the fair maid?
I did meet one.
Yeah, I bet you did.
And I was a sailor, too. I was working on a ship.
Oh, I bet she was sweet on you,
And
too.
there were a lot of sailors walking the streets looking for what I was looking for. There's a city.
And it wasn't ginger beer.
It wasn't ginger beer. Her cheeks were red, her eyes were brown.
Well, what I do say,
her hair and ringlets hanging down. Her hair and ringlets hanging down.
I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my rule I am. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Well, I put my arm around her waist.
Mark well what I do say.
I put my arm around her waist, and she says, "Young man."
You're in great haste. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
I know this sounds a risky song, but it's clean. Okay? I took that girl upon my knee.
Mark well what I do say.
I took that girl upon my knee, and she says, "Young man,
You're rather free.
I'll
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my rule I am. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
I kissed that girl and went away.
Mark well what
I
I
will
do
say, I kissed that girl and went away. She said,
Young man, why don't you stay?
"No,
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. a-rovin', roving's been my ruin. Oh, I love that. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
But when I spent my 12 months' pay, mark well what I do say. But when I spent my 12 months' pay, that girl she vanished
Clean away.
I'll
Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. Go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. Well, her loss, that's all I can say. She went roving herself. Oh, well.
Well, it was a mutual relationship, you know. He knew he was going to go back to sea again.
That's right. That's
She
right.
knew he was going to go back to sea again.
And he spent all his money, so
And
she was on to other
she had
pastures.
some of that money herself. I'm sure she was quite happy. Anyway.
Hey, Brad is in the house. Hey, there's been a noticing.
Brad, we miss you.
Brad, we love you. We're wishing you a safe trip. Boy, Brad's been in Utah, beautiful places. That's so awesome.
Brad
we
is
love
the
you.
fellow that has helped us for the last 2 years, right? 2 years.
That brings us to some credits. We got to give some props here to all the people that have
Credit
helped
to
us.
people who help us with the show.
Including Brad, who does our editing for us, sometimes live when we're doing the show and sometimes in post. So we're so thankful to Brad because of Brad, we got podcasts on all the podcast places. We have TV shows on MVTV here on the Vineyard, CCM out in Oregon. So you can watch us on the TV in those places.
So I'm going to reiterate this another way. Brad is responsible for having widened our audience
That's right.
beyond Facebook.
So thank you to
You
Brad.
know, beyond Facebook. You can watch these shows on YouTube.
That's right.
You can watch these shows on these local TV stations. She'll
And the
tell you
Fisher Poetry Archive. I told them about the TV, and that's right. So you can go to Fisher Poetry Archive and find our shows as well. Yeah, there's all those places, and the podcast too, and all those regular podcasty places. So,
And this show, with your support,
with your support,
I mean, we're talking about Patreon supporters. We're talking
Substack
about
supporters.
our subscribers. We have subscribers to our newsletter. You can get on our
yeah.
newsletter.
That's right.
Some of those subscribers actually pay us for the newsletter.
And that's sweet. Thank
And
you.
so we're enormously honored by all the friendships, all the friends
Yeah.
that we have cultivated
Yes.
and raised and whatever. And
That's why we're here. So
and we
thank
honor
you.
you.
Yes. Thank you.
We have to, I'm going to be clear. There's no confusion, right, amongst any of you, right? You know that we appreciate you.
Yep. I see some hearts. They get it. Yep.
You get it, please? Put it in.
They
Well,
get
it's a
That's
hugely
good.
important thing for all of us to understand is
important.
that as we go through these times,
That's right. All right, we got 4 minutes. We got to go. Oh, favorite. Here we go.
Thanks for being with us.
We love you. Call all hands to man the capstan. See the cable running clear. Heave away and with the wheel-boards for New England we do steer. Rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to dear New England. Rolling home, sounds so good, near God to me. Fare thee well, yes, Spanish maidens. It is time to bid
together.
Happy time
we spent with you.
Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee.
Round Cape Horn,
one frosty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Tighten those sheets, woo, and pull in those halyards. Let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to dear New England, rolling home, dear God to thee. Many thousands. Oh, I started before you. Wait, we're gonna roll tape back. Many thousand miles behind us, many thousand miles to go. The ocean lifts her waves to bring us to that well-remembered shore. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to Martha's Vineyard. Oh yeah, rolling home, dear God to thee. Have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yay!
That's a promise.
That's a promise. That's right. We love you all. Thank you so much for being with us. It means a lot. We love you.
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.